1. Cell and its structure. Key terms: cell, chromosome, DNA, RNA, gene, transcription, translation, genetic code, gene. At the secondary level, you have studied plant and animal cells, their structures, and the functions of various organelles. In this chapter, you will learn in greater detail about the location, structure, and functions of the different organelles within eukaryotic cells. Naming of the cell. The term cell was coined by Robert Hooke, 1635 to 1703. In 1665, as a curator of instruments at the Royal Society of London, he wanted to present something interesting at the upcoming weekly meeting. He thought of observing objects under a microscope. When he examined the cork, it appeared solid, yet floated on water. Curious, he sliced a thin section of the cork and observed it under his microscope. He saw numerous tiny compartments or little boxes resembling the small cells or rooms where monks or priests lived. Inspired by this, he named these compartments cells. The word cell originates from the Latin cellula, meaning small compartment or little room. Hooke published his observations in the book Micrographia. Most cells are microscopic and cannot be seen with the naked eye, although there are exceptions. For example, a bird's egg is a single cell visible to the naked eye. Among birds, ostrich eggs are the largest cells, measuring 17 centimeters by 12.5 centimeters. Fibers of cotton, jute, and palm trees are long and visible. A human neuron can be about 1.37 meters long. In Bengali, the cell is referred to as kosh or jibokosh. It is important to note that Hooke actually observed only dead cells, essentially the cell walls. Although he did not describe the full living cell, his discovery inspired further studies. With improvement in microscopy, Dutch scientist Antony van Leeuwenhoek, 1674, became the first to observe living cells with complete internal contents beyond just the cell wall. In 1781, Felix Fontana inferred the presence of a nucleus within the cells, but it was Robert Brown, 1831, who first observed a clearly defined round nucleus in plant cells. In 1835, French biologist Félix Dujardin described a jelly-like substance inside cells, calling it sarcode. In 1840, Johannes Purkinje named this living fluid protoplasm. With the invention of the electron microscope by Max Knoll and Ernst Ruska in 1931, scientists could study the ultrastructure of cells and organelles in great detail. Over time, various scientists have provided definitions of the cells. Jean Brachet, 1961. The cell is the fundamental structural unit of living beings. Louis and Sigvitz. The cell is a unit of biological activity surrounded by a semi-permeable membrane and capable of self-reproduction without any external living medium. C.P. Hickman, 1970. The cell is a unit of biological structure and function, and it is the smallest unit capable of self-regulation and reproduction. De Robertis, 1979. The cell is the fundamental structural and functional unit of life.